We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Right jab. Misses with the straight left. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Which fighter will say no mas? Punch, counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Beautiful counter shot. Have to be careful for... Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You get away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he misses with that straight left. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's... Oh, and the grand champion might go down. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. They got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job. When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. El Gran Campeón in some real trouble here. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this...
Julio Cesar Chavez just got... Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he scores with the counter. These two were made for each other. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Keep on top of him.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. That hook scores.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These punches coming from every angle. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. He scores with the counter. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment? Lomachenko in trouble. Down goes Lomachenko. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guts took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at us. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Lomachenko is buzzed. And it appears so he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Misses with that uppercut. This is a high-octane battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looking to land the hook. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense, all the time. You'd like to see more jabs. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They exchange punches. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Looking to land the Lomachenko in trouble. Can they figure out the... And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Oh, and the grand champion! Can you believe it? He put Chavez down! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. So it's playing. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Just missed with that hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. And there's the bell to start the round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Just misses that uppercut. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lomachenko is buzzed. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger. Julio, Cesar, Chavez. Oh, and Chavez goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.